Huh? Oh, hey, amazing. Hey, okay, everything's live. Amazing, incredible. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hi, I'm Grace and Ellen. We're playing more Final Fantasy XIV today. I know, shocker. We never play this anymore, you tell me, but no, I'm kidding. But look, whoa, hey, and Dallas just got... But Tiny Gremlin got here first, as she always seems to man. I don't know how she does it. She always... I mean, I guess it's not that hard to figure where I was going to be. I'm always where I was at the end of last stream. Tiny Gremlin found me. Dallas is here. And I believe in chat that is... Tiny is Lala, and Dallas is AC. I believe I have that right. Hello, everyone. Trevor's here. Hi, Trevor. Smo got here early, too. Hi, Smo. How you doing? Lionel Alvarez. Hey, Lionel. How are you doing, by the way? I think you've stopped by before. It's good to see you again. AC. Hello, AC. And, oh, Chromatics. Hey, Chromatics. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Good to see everybody. Hey. Alright. And he says, and here we see the difference in male versus female poses. Well, you know. Oh, Gideon's here. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Howdy. Alright, so... Carson says, kill. Hi, Carson. Good to see you, too. Yes, hello, everyone. We are playing Final Fantasy XIV. And... I guess the gist of the plan, at least to start, I need to do a couple of job class quests. Or, well, let me see here. I think what's the one right here is... So I'd have to do level 35 and level 40. Or I guess we could just keep going until 50, and then just do them all at once. But I think the Dragoon, I think there's like abilities and stuff you get if you do the classes, so that might be important to do those quests along the way. Not sure. AC says, be right back, slipping into something more fitting for the occasion. Okay, AC. Be coy. But, alright. So, yeah, how's everyone doing, by the way? It is Thursday night where I am, so the week is almost to a close. Tomorrow is Friday, happiest of days. For many, anyway. I am sinking far away. I don't know what's going on. I have to be like in the... Okay, I'm right here. I'm gonna sink again, probably. Yeah, how's the week been? And does anyone have any fun plans for the weekend? It's always a joyous occasion. I think Thursdays are pretty good generally, because it's like, oh yeah, the week's almost over. Chromatic says, I'm traveling to Dynamis. Cool. No problem. Lola says, I had a long day of school conferences, now I'm relaxing. Oh boy. School conference is always fun. I guess that is still a thing that happens, huh? Where the teacher has to tell you how good and or not good your kid is doing at things. Ekun says, I work weekend, so, oh. That's too bad. Well, I mean, I hope it still ends up being fun for you, Tekkun. I assume you get some kind of a day off at some point. I hope those are good and relaxing for you. Trevor says, my only plans is to play 14. Good plans, Trevor. I like it. AC says, I got my big bag of gummy worms in case I feel peckish. Alright. You know what? That's an odd choice. I'm not going to criticize, though. Gummy worms are pretty good. Well, Smo says, no plans up tomorrow with some loser. Oh, yeah. I heard that guy's a punk. An absolute poser of a Warframe player, I've heard. Lala says, yeah, they were online for the past few years, but now they're in person. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. They would have been online conferences, but now they're back to, mostly back to normal, I guess. That's probably nice. Well, I mean, that's probably less convenient, too, because you have to actually go to the place, but... AC says, better than a normal pack of gummy worms. You got... you got your big bag. I see. Lionel says, I finally have time this weekend to level some jobs and classes. Nice. That is always... maybe I'm weird, but my favorite part of RPGs is usually, like, grinding and leveling. Like, I really love watching the numbers get bigger. And I have no problems, like, with, like, repetitive things. So, I really enjoy, like, this, like, grinding, like, the Dragoon last couple of streams has been super fun. It's, like, super chill. Just gonna hang out, run dungeons. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, it's something I've like always enjoyed. Because I can even remember like way back to like probably the most insane thing I've ever done. If anybody has played Kingdom Hearts 2, I was a bit of an enthusiast of Kingdom Hearts 2 back when it came out. And I made it a point to grind out perfect stats for all of the characters. Meaning I took the time to basically grind for the materials to craft up all like the stat up items. And so I had like a max level, max stat character roster in Kingdom Hearts 2, which took hundreds of hours, but I enjoyed it because I'm insane. Well, it says leveling stuff can be satisfying. Oh, Woojay! Hey, Woojay! Howdy, y'all be there shortly. No problem, Woojay. AC says you'll soon be ready, young Dragoon. He says Kingdom Hearts 2 is pretty good even now. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 I feel was kind of the peak of the series in a lot of ways, but that could be a different conversation. Hello, Lunchables. Do I know who Lunchables is? They're staring at me. And here we see... Change your name, I like it. Do I know who that is? Wait. Trevor says, I've only played Kingdom Hearts 1. Chromatic says, I changed my name. Oh, hi Chromatics. Is that you? Is that... Oh, and... Oh, Dallas. Looking fancy. Looking ready to fight dragons. Chromatics says, yeah. Hi Chromatics. Welcome. Alright, so yeah, so the plan today generally... and maybe I will start by doing the... Because I have a couple of the quests unlocked. And so I might hurry and run those real quick before we do the more dungeons. But oops, let me get that out of the way. Yeah, so I think hopefully we should hit level 50 by the end of the stream today, which would be pretty sweet. So I guess if that's cool with everyone, I'm going to do these job quests real quick and people can kind of just hang out and chat as you do. I mean, I guess really, I mean, I don't know if anybody like, because y'all could probably like be doing your own stuff if you wanted. Like, I don't know. For a minute anyway. Hi, Moo. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Yes, I need a... Yeah, because I want to do level 35 and level 40 real quick, just because it does get me additional abilities. And probably other useful things. So, Sarah Elbrick would have you undertake a trial. AC says the ladies have a different Dragoon pose. Come, pose with us, as Dragoons do. Alright. It is pleasing to see how readily the dragon stirs within you. You show great potential, Grayson. A potential that may well prove the difference between victory and defeat. Estinien is no ordinary Dragoon. Even when set against the legendary Azurus of ages past, the man is considered second to none. Such is his prowess. In fact, that the day he was chosen by the Eye, it was proclaimed that Haldreth the Dragon's Eye had been reborn. I mean not to disparage your skills, Grayson, but to pursue Estinien in your current state would be tantamount to suicide. As promised, I shall train you in the way of the Dragoon, that you might face Estinien as an equal. Before we commence, however, it is only fitting that you are edified regarding our origins. Oh, of course. It all began a millennium past. I joined fate, apparently, when our forebears resided in the southern plains in humble circumstances. The Fury, impressed by the spirit of our ancestors, decided it was meet that she make them her own. So did she appear before Haldreth's sire, a man of courage and integrity named Thordan, and bade him lead her people to the promised land, to what would become the great nation of Ishgard. Their journey brought them to a wide chasm, whereupon Thordan and his people set to building a bridge. It was then that a dark shadow descended upon them, the great worm Nidhogg. Heedless of his own safety, Thordan fearlessly charged at the colossal beast. Alas, he was pushed into the chasm by one of his own, a man seduced by the worm, and fell to his death. Taking up his slain sire's lance, Haldreth hurled himself at Nidhogg, even as tears streamed down his face. The confrontation ended when the young man, his hand guided by Helone, landed a mighty thrust that prized out Nidhogg's eye. With a terrible roar of pain, the great worm took wing and fled, while jubilation reigned below. Ishgard's priceless relic is none other than the eye taken from Nidhogg that day. It is a veritable wellspring of dragon power. Even so removed from its owner, it can exert control over the hearts of men. Haldreth himself felt its malign influence. I had completed a fate, apparently. But his love of justice brooked no corruption, and he prevailed over the power, claiming it for his own. And so it was that the first Azure Dragoon was born. That's okay over there. Being derived from our foe, the power of the dragon is a thing to be loathed. But as Haldreth proved to us all, so long as our hearts burn with justice, we need not fear being taken in its thrall. Ah, but what is justice precisely? Justice assumes many shapes and forms, Grayson, and none can say that one is greater than another. So long as you hold fast to your beliefs and stay true to yourself, you leave no room for the power of the dragon to master you. But enough of history. Let us return our attention to the present. A knight by the name of Sir Brucemont will see to the next stage of your training. Seek him out at Witchdrop. That was a really, really long story. Kind of interesting, I guess. I mean, I want to say it was, you know, it's interesting. I think, okay. Sorry, I was just checking things. We were just chatting. So, there's a lot of people in here right now. I need to go to Witchdrop. Good luck with whatever you're doing. I think I have to fly there. I'm on the heat. When did I... When did it... Did somebody give me this? Where did I get a behemoth? I'm so confused. How is everyone doing, by the way? Go this way. Smo says achievement vendor. Oh, that's right, I bought it with achievement points. I totally forgot about that. Jeez, I was so confused. The problem with like doing like the mount roulette is that like sometimes the mount really sneaks up on me. I'm just like not ready for it. Drat, I can't go all the way around. Or all the way over. It says, oh, I have a fancy symbol now. Oh, nice, Lala. Congrats on the fancy symbol. That's not the one I wanted. Dang it. Where's... Oh, no. Hold on. I better, just pull this up on the... I went... Oh, I kind of didn't go... Well, I kind of went out of the way. Just over there, though, so it's not too bad. Trevor says, huh, my Aetheryte isn't showing your world as a travel destination. Oh, really? Is it... Is the world, like, full, maybe? Is that possible? Wait, Trevor, you're in the North American servers, right? No, we played together before. Someone said it's not the Aetheryte. Oh, yeah. Okay, Smo's figuring it out. We need to... There you are. Oh, hey, Dallas. I almost fell. Is he in the witch drop? I think he's in the witch drop. Hold on. Where are they? Oh, there. Brucemont, you're hiding. How dare you? Huh. So the adventurer seeks to become a dragoon. Huh. Sir Alberic speaks of legends and chosen ones, but I would see you prove yourself in a more practical fashion. With your lance. Defend yourself. Huh? Ah. A trained death gaze. Wait, I need to have my... Oh, I don't like that. So that... Yay. Wait, Alice, did you help me? That's probably fine. We celebrated a victory. Okay. I need to just... Okay, just talk to you now. No, don't. You have some skill, I will give you that. And the glow of your soul crystal. Perhaps Sir Alberic was not wrong about you after all. Now, return to him. Your training here is complete. I'm sorry. Okay. The easiest training ever. You know what? I'm not gonna complain. This is another one I bought. Wait, hold on. I just need to... There's such like a dejection in the pose. There's like this like reluctant acceptance of like, this is how I'm going around now. It seems so uncomfortable. This is a whole different server now. That is true. Yeah, sorry Trevor. Things have changed. The world is different. Oh yeah, I started a... I think I talked about this last time. I started a free company. And anyone is welcome to join the free company if they so desire. We are working to get a house hopefully this weekend. Of course, it's all kind of luck of the draw, as it is with any other server, I suppose. But I mean, I figure I've got to have built up some good karma by now, I feel like on account of all the myriad stream problems I've had in life. But oh, anyway. Alberic. The soul of the dragon grows ever stronger within you, Grayson. Clearly your trial was a rousing success. I need only observe your crystal to know as much. Yes, though you have only just begun to walk the path of the Dragoon, it is clear you possess the talent to become Estinien's equal. Go forth and make the powers you have obtained your own. When the time is right, we shall proceed with your training. Thank you, I have an elusive jump now. Don't know what that means. Your inner dragon grows stronger. We did it. Hold on, I better figure out what the heck that do. What is an elusive jump? Executes a jump to a location 15 yalms behind you. Oh. I got a dodge button? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's really interesting. I have a dodge. I like that. Sir Alberic would send you on your next trial. I accept, Sir Alberic. You grow ever stronger, and I speak of more than just the flesh. Aye, you are slowly but surely realizing your potential as an Azure Dragoon. It is heartening to look upon, though I must confess that my presiding feeling is one of relief. You must understand, the mere thought that the Eye would choose an outsider, one who ill comprehends the threat posed by the dragons, filled me with the gravest of misgivings. Yet you have. But I shall say no more, lest flattery impede your improvement. Now, during our last lesson, I enlightened you regarding the origins of Dragoons. You will recall how Haldrith heroically triumphed over the great worm Nidhogg, and Ishgard came into possession of the Eye. Tell me, Grayson, do you believe that these events truly transpired, or are you inclined to think them fairy tales? I ask you this because few folk have seen dragons in the flesh besides we Ishgardians, and most would as soon dismiss them as products of the imagination. Alas, dragons are no less real than you and I, with Nidhogg perhaps the most real of all. In the course of its history, Ishgard has suffered the creature's wrath on 8 separate occasions. Each time the great worm rouses, the blood of countless Ishgardians is spilled. Let us revisit the past once more, Grayson. The time is 20 summers past, and the place, Dravania. After a century in slumber, Nidhogg awakened once more to resume his reign of terror. Entire villages were razed to the ground, their inhabitants reduced to smoldering ash. Sensing the great worm's unbridled rage, others of his kind began to rouse, and in such numbers as to blot out the sun with their wings. A deep, foreboding darkness swept over Ishgard. Raging infernos painting the belly of the sky an angry red, the agonized screams of innocence fading into deathly silence. In my station as the Azure Dragoon, I was there through it all, bore witness to all the horrors. But there was no time to offer even a silent prayer. Nidhogg lingered in one place only long enough to lay it to waste, and when he took wing, so too did I pursue him, A man possessed. This game of cat and mouse continued for what seemed an eternity before I found myself face to face with the Great Worm. The battle unfolded in a tiny settlement on the edge of Kurthis, raging on for 3 days and 3 nights with neither side able to gain a decisive advantage. Remaining on my feet by sheer force of will, I realized that it must end now, else it shouldn't end well. Marshalling my last ounce of strength, I wagered all on a single thrust. My lance struck home, burying deep in the ruin of my opponent's empty eye socket. Yet before I could withdraw my weapon, the worm lashed out wildly in its agony, dealing a blow that left me sprawled upon the scorched earth, nigh insensate. In that instant, I thought myself surely doomed, but Hlone was not finished with me. Having lost the taste for battle, Nidhogg let loose a blood-curdling roar before fleeing to the sky. The battle was over. While I did not perish from my injuries, they rendered my body unfit to bear the power of the dragon, and I was a Dragoon no more. Lying bedridden, my thoughts wandered to all the innocent lives that had been lost, the people I had failed to protect. That last conflict with the dragons of Drevania left countless orphans in its wake. Estinien is one of them, the sole survivor of Ferndale, the final village to suffer Nidhogg's wrath. With none left to care for him, I did the only thing I could. I took Estinien as mine own son, instructing him in the way of the Dragoon when he was of an age to learn. Yet I would not have you think me noble. My actions were born not of compassion but of guilt. My guilt at having failed him. But alas, I have also failed him as a father. For what manner of man did I bring him up to be? A thief who had endangered the life of every one of his countrymen. Aye, you heard me right. All of Ishgard may suffer for his crime, though we know little and less of the minds of dragons. It is conceivable that the disturbances surrounding his stolen isle will rouse Nidhogg to awaken once more. That his kin have already stirred from their slumber serves as fair warning of that. Time is not on our side. Fortunately, it would seem you are more than ready to embark on your next trial. Make your way to Witchdrop, where the knight Estinien awaits your arrival. My nation is depending on you, Grayson. Man, freaking Dragoon is just the lore drop quest, isn't it? Good heavens. So much. I mean, it's interesting, but it's like, it's very much a lot at once. Yikers. Okay, so I need to go... Here's, I need to go this. AC says that was elusive jump. Oh. Oh, it says elusive jump is something I can't have on my main bar because I do it on accident too much. Dragoon says aka jump into instant death zone skill. At times I feel rather short for a Dragoon, no offense to any Lalafell in the chat. Most Dragoons are Elizan usually and they're tall people. Well, says I am the smallest Dragoon. AC says, yep, Albrecht was a foster father to Estinien. It seems adoption isn't out of place for lots of people in ARs yet. Fair enough. We're off on an adventure. I think this way. Yeah, so Dragoon is definitely... I mean, it's kind of interesting. I guess, like, the first, like, up to, like, level 30 of Dragoon was, like, a lot of, like, fighting and nothing else. And now, I guess, level 30 on is a lot of talking and not much else. But... I mean, it's interesting. You get a lot of history for, like, Ishgard, actually, which is interesting. Like, the origin of Dragoons and a little bit more in-depth knowledge about what's going on around these parts. So that's kind of nice. These are solid objects. You down here? Why are you so far down a hole? Estinien. Who just says you get quite a bit of backstory for Estinien here. I mean, it is nice. Ah, you are the one who would aspire to be Azure Dragoon. Why, you are not even of Ishgard. If you truly possess the power of Sir Aelbrick, that Sir Aelbrick sees in you, then prove it to me with your lance. On guard. I need to use an egg. Nope. Nope, stop. Ouch, I am getting wailed on. Wow, what is happening? Stop. Hold on, this went poorly from the start. Oh, I'm just attracting more monsters. What the f happened? Alright, this might not go well for me. Oh boy. That health bar is not going back up. Okay, I'm gonna die. What the? Why are there so many things down here? Yeah, there it goes. What the hecky heck? Oh, that's way far away. Yeah, what the heck just... Like, why was there so much stuff, like, all at once? Oh! 2 setters, thank you for the subscribe. Oh, Tycoon says we can register... Oh, sorry. Oh, says we were... Sorry, I'm sorry, I didn't... My bad. I'll get back there quickly. My bad. Sorry, lol, I didn't... I should have... Yes, I wasn't looking at the chat, sorry about that. We were right there. Yeah, sorry, Lala. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. I'm gonna be a little bit more prepared for things. Because I am going to summon... I'm gonna have George out as well to help. Okay. Apologies. AC says, Dragoon ladies wearing the army have their stomachs exposed. Don't ask me why. That's how tough you are, right? The more vulnerabilities you have, the more tough you are. Okay, this is going slightly better since I actually am killing myself slightly. Oh, I should have been using that. I forgot it's like I have like an instant runaway button. Not bad. Hey, okay. That worked way better. Hi, guys. Ace says, don't care if you have abs for days. No one should expose their stomachs in a frozen wasteland. Very true. Saucy Apple says, hello. Hey, Saucy Apples, welcome. I think you've stopped by before. Good to see you again. Scans and Ice says, Halcyon is so hot. Is Halcyon? Yeah. I guess she's pretty cute. Do we like see her in other places or something? Seems like there's usually like one-off kind of characters for these. Ah, that strength. I have not seen its like since Estinien himself stood before me. Mayhap Sir Albric has the right of it. After all. Return and show your crystal to him. I have no doubt he'll be pleased. We did it. We're the best. Saucy says she got steppy lady vibes. Alright. I can respect that opinion. Hasty says, Ishgard has been a frozen wasteland for 5 years. It used to be lush and green. I've heard about that. I heard like in 1.0 of Final Fantasy XIV it was like a very green area, right? Which is kind of interesting to think about. That like they changed it so drastically for the whatchamacall. For this version of the game, I guess 2.0 on. Casey says, yes, we do see her, Grayson. And says, you better hope you see her again. Casey says, saucy, you're thinking of another character, hint hint. We're talking about Archivant? Archivant's also very cute, maybe. I don't know. Do people like him? He seems funny. He's very flirty, anyway. Hello, everyone. Okay, so after I finish this, we'll get back to doing dungeon runs. I'll break. You have passed in another trial with flying colors, Grayson. The day when you may stand before Estinien as an equal is not far off. And when that day comes, the eye will choose you over the traitor. I have no doubt of this. But we must be patient still. For now, you must continue your training. When you can do no more on your own, seek me out once more. Yay, quest complete. My inner dragon grows stronger. I have Doom Spike. Doom Spike sounds kind of intense. What does Doom Spike do? Delivers an attack with a potency of 110 to all enemies in a straight line before you. Hey! I have kind of an AoE now. Thank goodness. Well, AoEs are nice. Why did it take so long to get one of those? Alright. You do get gear? Your first AoE. Let me check my gear situation. Hey, I got a new gear item. Look at me. So fancy. AC says, I'm burdened up by this campfire. Law says, your first AO3, aren't you excited? AoE type. AC says, Doom Spike is your first AoE attack. Yes, okay, perfect. Yes. I honestly, like, I can tell why people say elusive. I can tell why everyone's, like, joking about elusive spike, like elusive jump. Because I can absolutely see how that gets you into more trouble than it helps you. But I'm still excited about it. It'll be fun. Alright, so from this point on, let me see here. Would be... So I guess anybody interested in doing some dungeons, we would be doing Cutter's Cry, it looks like. Probably... Or I mean, I guess... No, yeah, probably Cutter's Cry. It says, oh, did you transfer to Seraph? This is not bad to look for you. Yeah, it looks good. Yes, Saucy, that's actually true. I guess for those who don't know, I transferred to Dynamis, that data center. I'm on Seraph. Excuse me. I started a free company with a friend, and he's hoping to get lucky with like the house lottery situation. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, so we're kind of making our way downtown, as it were, with that stuff. So it says leveling roulette. Oh, I guess we could do a leveling roulette. Beauty finder. Oh yeah. Guess we could do this one first. Just since that's like a nice, easy possibility of things. So, alright, so I guess we need to figure out, also Dynamis is our location FF11. Oh really? AC says I'd be interested. Yeah, I mean, yeah, so I guess I imagine most everybody's interested in doing dungeon runs, so let's see how we can organize this. So it'll be light parties. I mean, how many people are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, am I not? Wait, Lunchables, I'm not friends with you. Can I send you a friend request? But... so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ow, how could you? So there's... we got like 9 people total, I think? Does that sound right? How dare you, Soma? So rude. My feelings. Or it says you're orange on my screen. Wait, really? Wait, why am I not... Why is everyone orange but you? Wait, hold on, let me see. Alright, George, get out of here. Stop, George. That's better. Oh my gosh. I don't have a friend. I haven't sent you a friend request. But AC says orange is friend. I thought so. I don't know. Player's already... Why do I not see Lunchables? Maybe it's like a glitch. I don't know. Weird. He says that Lalafel's really jamming. He is. He's doing good stuff. He's winning, I think. So mean. Can't believe I'm being disrespected like this. He's gonna beat someone up against by another snowball. So funny. Let's just look at your friends list. How's the friends list? Yeah, I guess we're friends. That's so weird that's not... Like, his name doesn't come up. Weird. There's somebody you haven't accepted his? Oh, is that... Wait. Is that a thing? No, it says that we're... No, we're friends. That's weird. I don't know. It's a weird glitch, I guess. Oh, well, anyway. So, yes, let's figure out how we're gonna do this. So I need to find... So who is willing to do tank or healing positions? So that says no, you have. Never mind. I'm not sure then. Yeah, it's just now Lunchables is there now. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. He's too lazy to move. Mike says I can do healing. Okay. Yeah. So I guess we just need to figure out. I guess Chromatics spoke up first. I'll invite Chromatics to the first party then. Because I sadly can only DPS as of now. No problem, Trevor. We can still get everybody in at least once. It says I can do healing next round. Okay, so I need one DPS and then a tanky. I guess. It says make a Lala party while we have 3 here. Wait, who's the? Is that legal? Is it legal to have a Lala party? I mean, I guess this constitutes whether... Because, wait, Lala, can you tank? Or is... Smo says it's not illegal, thank goodness. Or is Mumu able to tank? That'd be the important question, I guess. Here, since let's just move things along. I guess I can. Yeah, Mumu might actually be. Oh, Mumu says sure. Okay. Alright, I was looking at the wrong chat. I'll invite you to the party. Okay, so sure, we'll do a Lala dungeon for the first run, and I think since there's so many people here, we'll probably try to change everybody change once a dungeon, if that's cool with everybody, just to try to make sure everybody can play at least one time. Oh, it says yay. So yeah, we got a Lala party plus 1 bunny. So sorry to ruin the... Here, so we're gonna do duty finder. So we're gonna do the leveling roulette to start it, so it's gonna be some random level I've never seen probably. Or one I haven't seen in years. Make sure everybody's good to go. And then this is 3 Lalas and a bunny is my favorite tag. Oh dear. I can definitely make sure to add that tag to Twitch next time this comes up. And he says typical. Oh wait, isn't this is cop? No, wait, which one is this? It's one of them. I totally missed the name. Oh, I don't even have access to half my stuff. Oh, there it goes. So it says right side of screen. If only the right side of the screen conveniently told me the name of the dungeon, then I'd be able to remember the name. But alas. There is nothing that says it's the Tamtara Deepcroft in the corner. It's a shame. Also, do dungeons always have time limits? I have 90 minutes to complete this? I feel so pressured now. He says Tom Tart's on the right side of your screen. Yeah, I guess it is. Has that always been a thing? I've never noticed that the dungeon's actually listed up in the corner like that. That doesn't bode well for my eye test later this year. Anyway. AC says Tamtara Deepcroft normal version. Thank goodness. It is a very simple class in the early dungeons, I will say that. We did it. Oh, I think I forgot to... Hold on, let me check my inventory. No, I have space. Okay. I already possess unique... Okay, never mind. Never mind. So it says Saucy has a... I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. AC says most dungeons at most take 20 or 30 minutes on average. I guess that sounds right, because I think the longest dungeon I've had to do so far is the one where you like the one at the end of like the regular ARR. What's it called? The one where you like get to go on like mechs and do a whole bunch of crazy stuff, and then you fight Devastation guy at the end of it. You can tell how well I'm retaining the story information. Jeez, that's not good. Nail? No, it wasn't Nail. Who's the? Because Nail von Darnus is from Crystal Tower. Who's the? Gaius. Gaius was the villain of the original. Jeez. Well, he wasn't the original villain, but anyway. Yeah, the one where like right before you fight Gaius, that one was pretty long. I remember. Because I was grinding it a whole bunch during the irregular Tomestones event they had a couple months ago. And so I was doing that same dungeon over and over again. Okay, can't obtain. It's fine. Saucy says what? I mean, you're not wrong, but what? What's happening? AC says eating also gives you bonus EXP 3%. Yes, I think I ate an egg, which I made sure to do before the dungeon. I'll have to eat another one after the dungeon, though, it looks like. I'm down to 10 minutes left on it. AC says gummy worms. Lala says Praetorian. That's right, it's a Praetorian. That's what it was. Thank you, Lala. And it was like kind of like an odd word. I just couldn't think of it. Lala says only long because of unskippable cutscenes. Yeah, I mean that's kind of true. He says Gaius von Balser. That's what it was. Gaius is a meme because of his performance of the Praetorium. I mean, you're probably right. Ooh. Smo says you were sitting on my campfire. So this is, oh, and my screen's directly in front of you. Oh. Everybody was having completely different conversations, apparently. Good. Perfect. We did it. We're the best team that ever were. Dragoon says, I see 2 campfires. Smo says, both mine. You can have 2 campfires? Such devastation. You right. You right, AC. Oh, move. Lightning quick. Can't be stopped. Can't stop, won't stop. Might stop. Doing it. We did it. Okay. I can't obtain anything ever in this dungeon, apparently. It's impossible. There's nothing that can be done. We did it, okay. I guess we're just going. I don't want to be here. I think I might have been hitting the wrong button when I tried to do disembowel. I think I've been doing like a flying spear jump every time instead. Which is kind of embarrassing. Can't believe I would do this to myself. I have been doing a flying spear jump. I'm a dummy. Can't believe I would do this. Dadgum. Be dead. He says some people like their buns toasted. I says I only see one. Wasn't judging, just stating. Some like their sauce hot. You right, Saucy. AC says, remember at this point, Gaius could single-handedly take on 4 Archons by himself. He fought Gaius also 4-1. I guess that's true. Kind of a tough guy. This. Let's do this. That. We did it. Okay, nice. Oh, we're so good at this game. Basically pros. Scans at Night says, I enjoy hearing Lawless shouting during combat. It is funny, like, I don't know. For better or worse, Lalas are not a very threatening race. Like, they're not intimidating. I'm leaving. I throw spear. I throw spear again. I do this. Okay. some of that. Take this. Okay, nice. Hey, we're a dungeon master, apparently. For some reason. Apparently it's all just unique items that I can't have ever again. We did it! We're the best! He says, what about the Lollifells with the deep baritone voice? He says, oh hey, the Lollifell musicians are just playing Bloody Fate from Castlevania. Bloody Tears. And Bloody Tears. Because they can be the most devious, underhanded rascals around, but they can also be the most kind and compassionate, pretty much like everyone else. He says, you're a dungeon master because you play D&D. You're right, Saucy. I think I was telling everybody about... Oh, I think I talked about that during I can't remember. Resident Evil 2, I was talking about how I've been playing D&D recently again. And I have an amazing character. He's a Goliath paladin who's being haunted by a possessed doll. And it's just the worst. But it's been super fun to play. Okay, so that was good. Level 44. Oh, that got me up quick. Okay, so I think we're gonna change out the party again. So, just to give people chances to play, so sorry. Go ahead and disband this party. We're gonna try to bring in 3 new people. If that's cool, just to try to give people more chances. So who can heal or tank? Who is able to do that? AC says... Wait. Well, Trevor says it's not this... Wait, hold on, wait a minute. Trevor says it's not the size of lollas you need to fear, it's what's going on in their heads that you need to fear. He says lollas fling themselves from catapults to collect fruit from trees. This guy says that can really large frontal lobe. You've already had the best party of the night. He just says the Japanese voice acting really emphasized that Lala NPCs totally sound as adults. AC says I can heal. Trevor says the bard playing Toe Jam and Earl. Is that Toe Jam and Earl? That's so funny. AC offers to heal. That is Dallas, I believe. I invite to party. Who can tank? Or is who's willing to tank? Or I guess we need 1 DPS as well. Smo says I can tank. Oh, who could I possibly choose? Right to break. Can we like make that a thing? If you say something in chat, can you jump your character so I know who's who? Just really like, makes it getting really obnoxious in here. And I guess Trevor, you said you could DPS, right? Trevor, did you want to join in for this one, maybe? Saucy says, I'm just here for guffaws. No problem, Saucy. Yeah, I think we would just need 1 DPS at this point. So yeah, me invite to party. Okay, and this will be the next party. Let me see what the... So this is gonna be for... Oops, let me take that off. Gonna go here. Okay, Zemail Darkhold is the next one we have access to. I don't remember what this one is like. So it's probably safe to bet that it's super easy. Don't even worry about it. God, that bard is incredible, whoever that is. So it says, if you need a body, I can fill any role. Well, it says it's one with the crystals and the flying eye. Oh, that's right. My new character Seraph hasn't yet reached traveling to city state yet. It says, oh dear, I'm getting a healer workout. Pretty linear. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, the whole point with like the dungeon runs is just like anybody who wants to play has a chance to play, hopefully. And then people who don't want to play don't obviously have to play. Like, it's just like a... We're all kind of like hanging out, just grinding classes. It gives people an opportunity to practice, I hope, for some things they're not like less familiar with. So, Trevor says, hello, hey Trevor, welcome, howdy. Yes, I think Zemail, if I remember right, isn't too bad then. It's just, you have to remember, oh, the lights. The crystals. Purple. Purple is safe. I remember this. There's certain points in the dungeon where you have to watch out for the flying eye guy. And if you're not in the safe purple light, then you're in the dead light. Oh no, Gideon, why would you? Quiet for a second there. Gideon, slow down. He says, toss a guilty or Lala. Oh, Valley of Plenty. Oh my gosh. Again, this place can be more fun for healing than Armvale, so many corners. Yeah, Armvale is not a fun time either. But yeah, this one definitely has its perks, I guess you could say. I don't know if that's the right word for it. It has its nuances. You did it. He's dead, Jim. Sajin says, how much have I missed? Really nothing much, Sajin, I can promise. I did a couple of class quests for the Lancer, which was mostly just an incredibly long lore dump about the origin of the Dragoons. It was pretty interesting, but it was a lot of text. A lot of text. But now we're past that, and we're back to just kind of playing random dungeons. So we're doing... So I guess the gimmick, so to speak, of this particular dungeon, and I can kind of show it better in a little bit, but there is purple spots in the dungeon that are safe to stand in, because if you're not that green guy over there, if you're not in a purple area when the green guy does that thing, you die. And it's really fun. It's a really cool mechanic. And so, this is all about staying purple, and then you go help hit this thing. How does this work? Oh, I just need to stand in, sorry. Yes, just watch where the purple guy is, or the green guy is, and you just don't want to be close to him. I'm gonna... Wait, don't. Please, no, not like this! Oh, yeah, it hurts. It hurts bad. Yeah, that's the mechanic. And we're just trying to get to the end of the dungeon. And I'm probably a liability. This is currently tossing a guild to the lawless. Oh yeah, and I guess everybody that's not in the party is outside in the main foyer area. And apparently there's some random player characters just jamming out. Because the Bard class has the ability to just, like, play music. And some people get really good at doing that. And somebody just decided to put on a concert nearby where we're waiting anyway, so... Just a lot of stuff here. It's just... Oh no, it's not safe. Wait. Oh, I'm gonna die. No, please, not like this. Okay, I survived. Can I have a... There we go. I can't be near you. That's kind of tough. There we go. That was annoying. I can't even remember what like happens after we kill that guy. Wujie says Crystal Veil. Yes. It says little area denial mechanic. Oh, I should... Hold on, I need to go into the thing. Oops. So he says, aren't we all just liabilities? I mean, you know. Is it in at some point in some way or another? Yeah, you know. Hold on, wait, guys, hold on. I'm here. I got lost. Oh, I remember now. Now, the mechanic changes at this point, and I'm saying this out loud mostly to remind myself. But now you don't want to be close to crystals, because crystal owie. Ow. Oh, I'm gonna die. Wait, hold on. I made mistakes. I'm just gonna chill here for just a moment. Dallas, run! You got this! I'm probably just gonna go ahead and res. Trevor says, ouchie. Yeah, that's, I remember the second half of this dungeon is kind of harder. Especially if you're a dummy who just runs into 3 enemies at once, like me. Looks like you've been at it for an hour or so. Yep, roughly an hour. That's... I usually start around 8 p.m. my time. We go about 10 p.m. Hey, everyone. Man, the walk of shame back to where you were is not the funnest part of these dungeons. Saucy says it happens. Yep, it was a goof. For sure, but... We're here. We run, we sprint. We succeed. We learn from our mistakes. I'm killing you. Ouch. Wait, who's the... Okay, we're going here. This is fine. Getting a little bit quiet so that I can focus and hopefully not die. Oop. Wait, I just remembered. Hold on. I have an AoE. Yes. Look at that. God, all about time. I wish I'd remembered that a little sooner, but such is life. Okay. Uja says, used to be worse? Really? He says, you outstrip my healing abilities. I'm impressed. You know me, AC. I can come in clutch in the worst possible ways. Oh boy. He says, the great betrayal, that which you relied on for protection becomes that which will be your demise. I'm getting... This is working pretty well. Lassie says, when the toads from below would aggro the top of the cliff and pull you down. Oh. That doesn't sound fun at all. I'm not getting near you. Quick, after the tank. I'm debating whether I should be doing MSQ for my character on Seraph. You do you, Ujay. Whatever. Oh, I just remembered what this is. I don't like this one. Okay, we're gonna do something. I don't want to be where I am. This. Ouch, I don't want to be where I am. Hold on. Wait, stop, please. No. Ow, stop, please. Ouch. Okay, now let's do some damage. Maybe I should apply a shield, just funsies. Nope. Hey, okay. The crippling blow. I've been neglecting my MSQ for leveling other classes. Yeah, fair enough, lol, it happens. That's kind of what I'm doing, so I can't say anything. She says dance, Grayson, dance. Look. I'm doing my best, okay? Look, I hit the wrong button. No, I did. I arrived precisely when I meant to. That's never happened before. Is my... Hold on. Everybody can still see the stream, right? I think my camera just died. I don't know why. No, wait, no, it's fine. Wait, what's happening? My camera just turned off, but it looks like the camera is still... What? What? That's weird. I have this bad OCD habit of living all jobs for going to the next city. It says, especially with my road to 80 buff, I'm like, the time is now if I'm ever going to level a crafter efficiently. Yeah, how long does that road to 80 buff last, actually? Like, what's with that thing going on? I don't want to be there. Wait. I think a lot of things have just died. Ooh, hey, whoa, that's weird. I'm gonna stand here. I don't want to stand here anymore. Executive decision made. I'll stand here now. Yeah, hold on, I'm just gonna... I guess everything's still working. It's just... It's weird. Because I use a phone camera, right? And so usually it's like all lit up, like the screen's on and everything, but the screen just turned off. It made me like worried that maybe the app had crashed that I use. But I guess if everybody says it's fine, then I guess it's still fine. That's just a really strange thing that's never happened before. I mean, I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised, I guess. Because this stream always finds new and exciting ways to go weird. As long as it's fine for all of you, then I don't want to worry about it too much. Everyone says things are looking fine. But he says, just doing level 1 hunt log, got second job in my tune to level 12. Oh, nice. Everything looks okay to me. Smo says, you good? I think... Ooh, hold on. Oh, wait, whoa, hey. My husband thinks the buff lasts about 3 months. Okay. That's pretty nice. So I says, oh, now it's back. Does he use OBS? I use OBS. He just says, frames went down, this came back up. Now your stuff is blinking in and out. Well, oh, braggle daggle. I think it's... Yeah, I think it's fine for now. People can let me know if that changes. But I think everything's okay for the moment. And we'll deal with it if things change. I don't know what, like, for some reason Final Fantasy lately has really been, like, straining my computer. And it used to be, like, Final Fantasy was, like, the safe game. Like, the one that never gave me trouble. Oh. I remembered something. I need to go kill this guy. Oh, I know. Okay. Howie? Escaped. See, elusive jump works every time. No problems. Ow. Ow, stop hurting me so much. Stop aiming at me. What's this going on? Okay. I think things have calmed back down slightly. I don't want to be where I am. Executive decision rule. So what do I do about that? Oh, hey, we did, okay. We did it. We're the best. The winner is us. Good game, thank you. We did it. Cool. Alright. Level 46, that's pretty good. Let me check my character stuff here. I think I got some new items. Hey, look at that. I got new stuff. Then he says if he's using the newer OBS update, 28, I think. I know I've heard of it having issues. I still use version 27. Yeah, I am on update 28. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like it's been pretty solid. But again, I never know exactly what's causing issues for me, so it's kind of a mystery. AC says, as melee DPS, your LB does the most damage. LB? Also, you got Zamile's Spear. I did get a Zamile's Spear. But apparently it's not the best spear I have. At least not according to this. Well, it says Limit Break. Oh! Oh, geez, I forgot about Limit Break. That's a thing. Dragoon registered. Wait, what does that mean? I totally forgot about Limit Break. That's totally like a thing that happens, isn't it? Hmm. Interesting. Okay, so who hasn't had a chance to play yet that wants to play? I think Soma is still here. I'm assuming Soma wants to play. AC says, don't forget to use your limit break on the boss so you got 5% off their health. Oh. That would have been good to know. I didn't... So many things to learn. Saskia, I haven't raided much lately. I dissolved the party, apparently. Yikes. Well, it says go to actions and trace general and put the button that says limit break on a bar. Oh, is that a thing? Actions... General? Oh, there is a limit break. I have this open spot right here. Actually, maybe I'll put limit break somewhere like I'm not going to accidentally use it. Well, I guess I can't. Okay. It just says place LB and duty action somewhere on your less used hotbars. Sage says I updated 28 before and it destroyed all my plugins and settings for work. I've heard that a lot of people with in-depth OBS setups don't recommend the update yet. Could have changed though. I wonder if that's a possibility. Then I wonder if I need to revert back to 27. I mean, there's a lot of things that are kind of nice about 28. Like they have like separated audio tracks. But I also had a plugin that did that for me anyway, so it's not a big deal if I go back to 20. Maybe I'll try that actually. Maybe like before next stream, I'll try switching back to 27. We'll see if that's more stable. So yeah, there's like some weirdness that's going on sometimes. Grora Tira? Send you a friend request. Wait, who's Groa? Groa Tira. Is that someone we know? AC says, I was impressed. I'm a fairly competent healer, but you guys lost health far more than I was able to heal. Also, the low level made me lose most of my potent healing spells. Sorry, AC. Oh, Wujay, I accept. I always accept for you, Wujay. Wujay says, new tune. Oh, okay, fair enough. Neat. Okay, so... I feel like I did ask the question, so who hasn't been in a party that wants to be in a party? Because I think, let me just check what's on the agenda here. The next one we would be doing is actually the same one. We'd be doing Zamile Darkhold again, it looks like. For those interested in doing a dungeon. AC says, don't be sorry, it was just intrigued. So, yeah. You know what, AC? I like to keep you on your toes. That's what it is. It can't possibly be that I'm an idiot who stands in AoE attacks without ever moving my position. That can't be right. I mean, Ace says you should do the quest first before continuing with the party. Okay, I mean I can do the quest next. Alberic. Sir Alberic has been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Ah, impeccable. No, let's see. Impeccable timing, Grayson. A message arrived from Estinien but moments ago. Much to my astonishment, he would trade words with us and bids us meet him at Boulder Downs. As to his true intentions, I cannot say. It may well be a trap, but we must go nonetheless. I trust I can count upon your company. Sage says, maybe worth a shot if it'll cause too much of a hassle before stream. I say save it for a weekend project. Your stream works 99.9% of the time, but it'd be interesting to see the result. Well, it says, maybe if he doesn't move out of AoEs, he should really embrace it and become a black mage for real. Or Dragoon. At least that he has an excuse. You know, it's... I look everywhere but my own 2 feet when I'm in the middle of a dungeon, which is a really poor strategy, I'm sure. Double Dragoon. It's directly this way. Yeah, so we'll just do this real quick since it was recommended. Kind of makes sense to keep up with it as it comes. Hey guys, I have a black chocobo. I can finally fly. Haha, look at me. Alright. Yeah, I will... trying to think when I'll have time. Yeah, maybe on Saturday I'll try playing with it a little bit before the super stream. And see if I can figure something out. AC says, oh yeah, I have rescue. That says, it's fine, Grayson, just learn, you'll improve. Thanks, Saucy, I appreciate it. I am trying to learn. It's a process for sure. That says, if it makes you feel better, I watch my hotbar to see what's ready, but I've gotten better at also paying attention to where I'm standing. AC says, but not for the level. Fair enough. Yeah, I think that's part of it, is like, I'm always like watching my hotbar more than anything, like waiting for my cooldowns. And I'm sure there's a point where like if I play it enough, I'll get used to it to where I can like, I don't have to look at my hotbar very much at all. I can just kind of play things as they come and kind of have a feel for it. But it'll be a process. Oh no, he has the high ground. I've heard about this. Ah. Greetings, Master. It has been too long. Estinien, end this folly at once. You must know that each second the eye passes outside Ishgard's walls brings us closer to a repeat of the tragedy of 20 summers past. Surrender yourself in the eye and return with me to Ishgard before it is too late. Ah, but it is already too late, Master. For you see, Nidhogg is already awakened. What? Hear me, Master. You have mistaken the cause of the dragon's return. The eye is not to blame. A premonition came to me by virtue of the dragon within, warning me that the great worm would soon rouse. Even as he slumbered, Nidhogg seethed with irrepressible rancor for that wound of 20 years ago. That rancor will send him flying as a speeding arrow to Ishgard, whereupon death and devastation will ensue. Sorry. But there is a possible solution. Were the eye taken to a remote land, far from the Holy See, then, and only then, could destruction be averted and the lives of innocent Ishgardians be spared. You mean to make a bait of yourself? Nay, there's more to this than you let on. You seek vengeance for Ferndale. To me, the two are one and the same. You know my past better than any else. It was for no other reason than to avenge my family that I became a dragoon. Dragons long outlive men and do not soon forget the wrongs done them. What grudge they harbored burns as a fire in their hearts, over time swelling into an unquenchable inferno. You need only look back on history to see that Nidhogg grows stronger with each awakening. When last he darkened our skies, the great worm came within a hair's breadth of laying waste to Ishgard. Not short of death will prevent him from completing his mission when next he wakes. Nidhogg took everything from me. Now I shall take everything from him, even if it means my life. The eye works in ways men can ill comprehend, but this much is plain. In choosing 2 Azure Dragoons in one generation, it means for us to join together in common cause. Adventurer, you have heard my resolution. Now I ask that you lend me your power. Aye, the power of the dragon. In the long and proud history of Ishgard, never before have two Azure Dragoons arisen in the same era to fight as one. This is our best, nay, our only chance to send the great worm to eternal slumber. Behold my armor. This is the Dragoon mail, forged in the lifeblood of dragons. As blood calls to blood, so too does the armor call to the dragon within, redoubling the wearer's strength thereby. If you would realize your potential as an Azure Dragoon, you must needs clad yourself in the same. Clad so, you will inherit the technique passed from Azure Dragoon to Azure Dragoon, down through the generations. Then, and only then, will your training be complete. But first you must win the Dragoon mail as I and Sir Albric did before you, by proving yourself worthy in the ultimate trial of the Azure, a series of battles so harrowing as to send the unworthy to an early demise. Master, once the adventurer acquires the armor, pray see to it that he learns to harness the power of the dragon in full. Estinien, wait! Save your worries. I do not mean to make myself easy prey for dragons. I take my leave of you. Dun dun dun. We did it. A sky whale, jeez. Alright. Oh my gosh. How are you guys doing over there? Nice and cozy. I can join a party. Oh, so nice. Does that mean I can ride the whale? Can I? We're here to kill dragons. Wait, how do I can ride it. Right click. I'm inside. I'm moving to C3 apparently. Jeepers. I need to go back to the place, I guess. Take me, Sky Whale. Oh boy. Sage said, not by any means an OBS expert, but if you need, I'd be interested to see if I can help you with anything. You know, maybe, Sajin. Actually, I might reach out to you about that. Like, see if you have any thoughts about it, at least. The Observatorium, or however you spell it. Yes, Tiny Gremlin. We're here. Thank you. That was a thrilling ride. Yeah, Sajin, I may reach out to you about that. See if you have any ideas. But, that will probably be a different night anyway. Ace says, the eye chooses who becomes Azure Dragoon for a reason. Remember that. It resonates with those it chooses. And AC says, Grayson, do you speak whale? Nabbit, AC. Versus that FF14 music, though. That's nice music. I saw the whale had its own special sound. I don't know if the whale music came from somewhere else, but it was nice. Estinien. Forgive me. I was deep in thought. Now then, as to acquiring the armor of which Estinien spoke. At first, it was my intention to bequeath mine own armor to you. I am an Azure Dragoon no longer, and its powers are wasted on me. It would be simple enough to hand it over to you and complete your training right here and now. But it is as Estinien said, the Dragoon armor is no ordinary set of mail. Its strength derives from the dragon blood whence it came, the blood's power resonating with the soul of the wearer. Though I can no longer draw upon mine own armor's power, its bond to me was forged years ago. Were I to bestow it onto you now, I fear it would offer but a scintilla of the protection it afforded me in those bygone days. Aye, Estinien has the right of it. You must claim your armor as he and I did before you. You must complete the trials of the Azure, that the powers of dragon blood be yours and yours alone. The ogre's belly will be where your final test begins. I shall dispatch Ser Brucemont there. Seek him out upon your arrival. Alright. You guys are having a heck of a time. Generosity says, did I miss anything? We're Dragooning. The Dragoon class quests have lore for days. Like, so much lore dropping. But I must make my way. I think I need to go this way, it looks like. Okay. I'm on Behemoth again. Yeah, so we're just kinda we're doing the Dragoon quests, and we've been like running dungeons in between. It's kind of been this I'm going the wrong way. Why did nobody tell me? I went almost completely I don't know where I'm going. I didn't know that. I have mount music turned off. Well, yeah, a lot of the mounts have like their own soundtrack to them, which is kind of fun. Saucy is Grace is the other way. I know Saucy. Look, mountains are hard. They confuse and befuddle the mind. That's my defense. Satan says, I may not be able to figure much out because I'm not as familiar with the streaming setup, but yeah, reach out and maybe we can pin the issue together. Yeah, like, if you're willing to put up with me, I might just, like, bounce ideas off of you, maybe, like, on Discord. Because I've fiddled with a lot of things. Like, I'm getting pretty familiar with OBS, but, like, there's still things it does now and then that, like, shock and surprise me, to put it simply. Don't worry about me. Tiny Gremlin, you saved my life. I owe you a life debt. I have joined a fate, apparently. Oh, I have to level sync for this, okay. I have to kill Gargamel, apparently. Actually, I don't think this was what I was supposed to do. This is too far away from where I need to be. I completely misunderstood what this is going on. We're just doing this for no reason, I apologize. I completely misunderstood. That was my bad. Oh, Brucemont, you're right there. I wrote right past you. Sorry, I saw a monster and I was like, this is my time. Sage says, for sure, I'll do what I can. It's still a large enigma to me with just how much I can do, but I have a feeling I'll learn something one way or another. Yeah, OBS is amazing. I love it. Like, I realize a lot of people prefer Streamlabs for streaming. And I tried Streamlabs, and it's fine. I feel like OBS has like so many more things you can do if you can figure it out, because it's a little wonky from time to time. You've grown strong since we last met, adventurer, but you pale in comparison with your azure forebears. If you would prove me wrong, let your lance do the talking. Wait. Ready, Meg? Oh. Well, that unspeaking swordsman went down like a ton of bricks. Thanks for the help on that. Trevor says Streamlabs OBS is what I use at the moment. Max says I'm sorry. It's all good chromatics. That guy really, Max's brain is off. It's all good. I was just like, wow, that guy was a lot easier than he looked. And I was like, oh wait, someone probably smacked him. It's all good. Yeah, Streamlabs OBS, like, I know a lot of people prefer it. I just feel like for like the things I want to be able to do, as far as like customization things, I like OBS a little bit better. Yeah, I mean, Streamlabs is a heck of a lot easier to just start up and go, which is probably what I should have gone for and been less ambitious, but you know. Once again, adventure, you prove yourself worthy beyond my expectations. Take this, but know that your trial has only just begun. Your next challenge lies in the chamber beyond. Sarah Houston awaits you there. The chamber beyond. I obtained some partial armor. Nice. I am stronger than ever. Sage says Streamlabs is pretty limited by comparison. I'd rather learn the ins and outs of the whole software. That, and I heard it had some sketchy business practices, so shrug. Yeah, I didn't want to talk about that specifically, but yeah, Streamlabs OBS has kind of a really shady start, I will say. I think it's better now, but yeah, it started off a little slimy, which I don't appreciate too much, personally. Estinien, you, a foreigner, would don the Dragoon armor, then prove to us that you will not do it dishonor. A hostile presence, a giant captive. I can't believe it. Ouch. I don't want to be here. This is fine. Hey, we did it. Trevor says, I've never heard about its beginnings. Oh, for Streamlabs OBS? I mean, I guess, to sum it up, basically Streamlabs OBS, completely, like, the core coding of Streamlabs was basically stolen from regular OBS. I mean, OBS is open, it's open source, right? And so, like, nobody, like, owns a copyright on it, so anybody could use it technically. But that kind of means that basically Streamlabs just took all of that open source code and made their own product and started like selling it, which is kind of not super nice. Like, it wasn't illegal, it just wasn't very cool of them to do that. So Estinien, Sir Elbrick said the Eye had chosen you, and it would appear he speaks true. The armor is yours. Wear it with pride and honor. Your trial is nigh complete, but be forewarned. Many before you have made it this far, only to fail at the final challenge. Do not let overconfidence be your downfall. Oh boy. Can I put more Dragoon armor on now? Oh, I don't have anything more. Okay. I probably don't actually get the gear till I get the whole whatchamacall. Roussamont, what are you doing here? Ah, so you've made it this far. Very well. Prove yourself worthy of the Azure, or die in the effort. Alright, choose him. I appreciate everybody killing the random stuff around me. That actually is really helpful. That's nice of you. Yeah, how's everybody doing, by the way? How's the evening going for everyone? Or the day, whithersoever it might be? I asked earlier, but does anybody have, like, any fun plans for the weekend? We did it. Thanks for helping, like, thin out the other stuff so it didn't get in my way. That was actually, I really appreciate that. AC says, passively what they kill gives you AXP. Oh, really? Oh, because they're in my party. That's so nice of them. Saucy says, sleepy. Well, sleepy is, that makes sense. Saucy says, my fun plans are to be lazy and nothing, and sleep all weekend. Super expensive. You know what? Those are some of the best weekends sometimes. Where, like, you have nothing you have to worry about. You can just, like, you can just be like a lazy SOB and play video games and take a nap. Sometimes that's really nice to do. Exvet! Hey, Exvet! Welcome and howdy. You have demonstrated your powers to me beyond a doubt. Aye, there is not an Ishgardian who would gainsay your right to don the armor of dragons. I shall send word ahead to Sir Elbereth that you have passed your trials here. It is he who will present you with the 4th piece of armor, and consummate your training. Go now, my fellow Dragoon, and deliver this land from the great worm's wrath. We did it. Sage says, but yes, for me, putting up with you, Ghost, don't worry. If anything, it's just used to hang as far as I'm concerned. I appreciate it. Like, it's... Like, even if it's... let me see if I can... Okay, there we go. I'm gonna escape. Somehow, this way. This is where I go. Yeah, I think... Ooh... Like, it's definitely... It's nice just to be able to kind of chat with people as you're working on stuff, like... And I guess, I think Smo's probably around here somewhere, but... Smo knows that I've spent... Like, we've spent a lot of time just getting frustrated, over my streaming problems. Smo says nope. Yeah, Smo knows. Like... I feel like at this point we have fixed, like, kind of like what Sage said, we fixed like 99.9% of the problems I was having. Like, there's just like a couple of weird things every now and then that happen. Like, it's so close to being like a functioning good stream, which makes me happy, because it's been hard fought. AC says, I finished Bayonetta 3 and I have to say, game is fun, but story needs work. I plan to get back to it eventually. I mean, I've never actually played any of the Bayonetta games myself. But from what I understand, like, the story is not really the point of Bayonetta. It feels like that game's all about, like, the wacky, over-the-top gameplay. I could be wrong. But it says, nope, it's been a bonding experience. Like, I think our friendship is built on your computer problems. Oh no. Smo, that sounds dangerously true. Oh no. This kind of, like, actually, now I think about it, really, all we ever talked about is, like, either streaming or my computer. That's not good. Oh dear. I hear from Sarah Brucemont that you performed most impressively. Yes, I stand more convinced than ever that you will be the one to save our land. Yet be warned, Grayson, one last trial awaits you. You will face this trial in the presence of not of knights, but of ghosts. Make your way toward the Steel Vigil, and seek out a gravestone north and west of the structure. Take with you this flute, and when you reach your destination, blow a single, strong note. A visitor shall soon arrive. Entertain your guest, and should he leave behind a present, return it here to me. That's weird and ominous. But before I forget, I'm gonna eat one more egg. Summon a bird. There we go. Okay. And now we are on our way. Oops, I did think... Stop. Okay, so it's basically way the heck up that way. So... I'm going the wrong way. Not this time. Smoke says delicious hot smell. What is going on over there? I'm concerned now. And Sage said it'd be really cool to contribute to making things work better for your streams. I would definitely appreciate, like, yeah, maybe like on Saturday we can have a little powwow and see if we can figure anything out. I will definitely, like, just for the curiosity, I'll try going back to like version 27, like you were saying, and just see what the difference might be. That really might be something that matters. Where am I going? I'm going this way. It's totally possible that something that simple could take care of a lot of problems. Saucy says Toy Story 2 reference. Nice, nice. So it says, oh no, how dare we talk about our mutual interests and we've had more than our fair share of real talks. I mean, that's true. Like, I think now we actually do talk about other stuff. But I feel like for the first, like, month or two that I knew you, Smo, we were either talking about stream stuff, stream problems, and, like, maybe a little bit of Final Fantasy. It was not exactly the, I don't know, Oh well, it was still fun though. I mean, I can't, not like, can't complain. Well, I think I found this place accidentally before. I like wandered around up here at some point. I was like, oh, what is all this? You see, the story isn't the highlight true, but it's passable. Yeah, I mean, I think with Bayonetta, it seems like it's always like the over the top craziness is what you go there for. I could be wrong. A hostile presence. Grey wine. Take this. And some of that. Some of this. Don't. Ouch. Stop. Uh-oh, wait. Lunchables, no! I can't believe... I mean, I guess you were healing me, so I probably got grumpy about that. So he says, for sure, just see me before you need me there. I would bet V28 would be a prime contender. I kind of believe... Oh, Xvet, no! So young. I can't believe it. So sad. Man, oh well. Sassy says it looks like a graveyard. Yeah, it kind of does have that feel of like, just like an old school style, like gravestones, like just piled up rocks. Because I've never been up there before myself. Oh, Sassy, have you not done the Dragoon quest? Are you not a Dragooner? A Dragoneer, even? That's okay. Sage says, also, I just don't like the overlay. It's gross and change bad. They just says the overlaid version 28 by the way. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, I was like, my overlay's gross and look bad. My feelings. But no, yeah, the new overlay's like, I kinda like it, but it's also like, I had to like relearn where everything is. Which is always kind of annoying. Can I just say that Maggie has the best mount music that I've encountered so far? But I just have a real soft spot for Final Fantasy VI, maybe. It had a really good opening theme. Just choice. He says, oh, I just mean like it's been a long time. Fair enough, Saucy. I can get that. He says, Bayonetta is about witches with guns, summoning demons with their hair, and killing naughty angels. In a very suggestive manner. That's the gist you get the style if you play the games. And so he says, that's why I made the distinction, huh? I like your overlay, Sal. Yeah, I mean, I think... I have a kind of a pretty simple overlay, but I think it's kind of fun. Kind of goes with like the science-y paranormal theme I was pretending I was going to have, but I never really did. Because we never play horror games or anything paranormal really on this channel. Oops. Your presence before me indicates you've seen to the visitor. Have you aught to show for your deeds? I have a skull. I hand these over. Ah, the Skull of Greywine, old warrior of the Dravanian Horde. It's said that in ages past he could bring down a castle with a single breath. His strength has dwindled since those days, but a dragon past his prime is a formidable foe nonetheless. In slaying him, you have proven yourself worthy of this. You now possess 4 pieces of the armor that Estinien, myself, and our forebears did wear. While you doubtless wonder about the 5th, I can tell you only that it does not mind to give. Fear not, however. Your triumphs in the trials against the dragon of the Horde give evidence that dragon blood now resonates within you, with yours. Yes, you stand before me as prepared for your ultimate challenge as any could be. And yet, before we proceed, I would hear it from your own lips. The Great Worm's power is the stuff of legends. Have you truly resolved to fight this battle? To risk your own life to deliver a foreign land from the clutches of its ancient foe? When you are certain that your mind is settled, return and speak to me. Okay. I'm gonna check my character again. Okay, I don't have my stuff. I guess I have to talk to him again. Oh, 45, Fatal Seduction. Sir Albrecht would ask you to reaffirm your commitment to do battle with the Great Worm. He says, oh, they got an actual dancer to mocap the dances. Nice. Someone says, my RE2 time worth nothing to... That's true, we did get to play Resident Evil 2. That was technically spooky. And I think like 4 months ago, I did play like one Alien game. I played like a demo Alien game, and I think all of 0 people came to watch that one. That was like way back when. Thus, C says for FF or Bayonetta. I think probably Bayonetta. Yeah, AC says. Strom says, coming at y'all from Hotel Wi-Fi. What up, chat? Strom, welcome. How is the hotel? Smo says, sup, Strom. And howdy, Strom. Good to see you. I hope you're having a good night. Hotels can be fun or annoying depending on the condition of the stay. Sir Albrick would ask you to reaffirm your... Oh, that's right, I said that. Ah, so you would join your strength to Estiniens, that Ishgard might be free from the rage of the Great Worm forevermore. Then I shall honor my promise. You shall have full use of your powers by the time we are done. Before we begin, there is something I must needs confess. You will recall the tale of my battle with Nidhogg 20 years past, and how the power of the dragon left me on account of the injuries I sustained. What I said was an untruth. The power did not abandon me, Grayson. It was I who abandoned it. Being derived from our mortal enemies, the power of the Azure Dragoon is a double-edged sword. Even as it lends us the strength we need to smite dragons, it heightens our communion with the creatures, rendering our minds more susceptible to their seduction than ordinary men. Even as I buried my lance in Nidhogg's flesh, our gazes locked, and mine eyes met then with a look that would fair impale a man. In that instant, I found myself assailed by a torrent of emotions not mine own. Sorrow, rancor, pity. They threatened to drown the man in me and leave behind a dragon. Fearing that I might turn traitor, I chose to purge myself of the power that the eye had bestowed upon me. Thus regaining lucidity, I was able to root the grievously wounded Nidhogg. Alas, no. Spet, I can't believe it. Alas, countless of his brethren yet remained. As if to mock me, they fell upon Ferndale with a vengeance. Bereft of my power, it was all I could do to save but one child. Nary a soul knows of this, nay, not even Estinien, but I can keep him in the dark no longer. At our last meeting, Estinien said that protecting Ishgard and exacting revenge upon Nidhogg are as one to him. That frame of mind, I fear, may well lead to his demise. The desire to protect and the desire to avenge are opposing forces that can ill be reconciled. Worse, the latter serves only to cloud his sense of self. When next Estinien and I meet, I intend to confess all, and though it mean the loss of his good opinion, the outcome of the coming battle and his very life may well depend upon his readiness to relinquish his powers. Never allow yourself to forget the origin of your strength. Ever does the dragon lurk behind your eyes, biding its time, ready to claim you for its own. Aught less than complete conviction, and you will find yourself in its vice-like clutches. So, forewarned, let us return to our present endeavor. My promise to Estinien was that I would impart unto you the technique that will mark you as a true Azure Dragoon. If you would know the truth, however, this knowledge is not within my power to bestow. No, you must claim the technique much as you claimed the fourth piece of the armor you bear, by proving yourself in battle with the dragons whose power you would unite with your own. I entrust you with this flute once more. Take it to the southwest of Providence Point and blow a single note. By locking wills with your adversary and prevailing, you will prove yourself worthy to champion the cause to which your lance is sworn. The dragon within you shall then awaken. There's so much text. So much talking. Ridiculous. My goodness, okay. AC says, dancing is a reward for doing well in the Bayonetta games. It's not half bad. It certainly keeps you entertained while playing. And seriously though, who could come up with the idea to use 4 guns with 2 on the heels using heel guns? Strom says, hotel's great, Wi-Fi is terrible, just dropped in to say hi. Good night, y'all. Yeah, we'll see you later, Strom. Have a good one. Have a good one. Sajan says, oh, also I'm throwing a game recommendation in the Discord. It's not overly long or complicated. More of an experience, but it aligns with the UFO interests you've mentioned in the past. Nacy says, I noticed a distinct lack of black pages on stream. Nice to see you tuning in, though. I was happy. I will definitely check out that recommendation, Sajin. I realize that thus far I don't play a great variety of games on my streams, but I am willing to try new games. I kind of stick with the ones that I like to play and that people like to tune in for. So, that's why we get a lot of Final Fantasy. That's why we do a lot of Warframe, because I like them and other people like them too. But I'm always willing to try new things. Fatal Seduction. It's just right over there. I'm gonna... this way for sure. There we go. Okay, we're going the right way for once. Nice. AC says, especially if the games are short and sweet for streams, I think that would work with the schedule. That's true, because I keep sinking into the distance. No, there's fate. I don't want it. Like, I can do long streams on Saturday, but then the rest of the week it kind of has to be like 2 hours or less kind of streams usually. And that's kind of going to be the way it is for the foreseeable future, for better or worse. Over here somewhere. Where is this thing? Am I crazy? It's not like on top of the mountain, right? Wait, it is. I'm an idiot. Oh, no, wait. Man, Behemoth is really showing up a lot this stream. It is up top here, duh, I'm an idiot. Thank you, Behemoth. Saucy says, I think I'm hungry. Saucy, you should probably get food. Listen to your body. Maybe have some fruit. Sajin says, it's a great little game. It plays off of a satisfying gameplay control concept, and it's really, really chill. Saucy says, feed me, I'm lazy. Can't really help you with that one, sorry, Saucy. Sajin says, also sci-fi / space, a treat visually and audibly. Oh, that could be fun. That could be very neat to check out. Okay. A hostile presence. I can't believe it. Whoa. I recognize you from Final Fantasy XII. You sucked in that game. Oh, you weren't that bad. Okay, sweet. Use a flute to summon a dragon and slay it. I feel, wasn't there like a different... Wait, hold on. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like there was like... I have like a memory of like a different part of the game where like using flutes to summon dragons was like a thing. Am I crazy? Isn't that like something like Iceheart did at some point? Because like dragons are like, they're like musical based, right? Like their language is like musical. That's like why using like a flute to play certain notes might summon a dragon. Is that correct? Am I thinking crude crazy? Talk to Albrecht. Is it actually just re-downloaded and you gotta play it now? Okay. Nice, Agent. Albrecht. It is good to see you safely returned. I take it from your bearing, the engagement went favorably. I mean, I'm alive. You left this place as a man, Grayson, but you return as a dragon. There is no more for me to teach you. From here, your battle is yours and yours alone. Now, you might recall me saying that the fifth and final piece of the dragon armor was not mine to give. However, that is not wholly true. I could guide you in the direction of that which you seek. That said, I yet have reservations. The ship, however, the dragon housed within is such that a great many of your Azure forebears, myself among them, have proven hopelessly incapable of wielding it. But I do not doubt what I see. Aye, within you has awakened a strength that forever eluded the likes of me. If you are not worthy of wearing the armor, then I know none who are. Remember my warning to you, Grayson, and heed it well. Nidhogg is a lord among his kind. Aught less than complete conviction, and you will surely fall under his thrall. Before you can master your foe, you must needs master yourself. Hone your lance arm till it can bear no further honing, and then present yourself to me. When the time has come, I will tell you what you need to know. I look forward to our next meeting, my young Dragoon. Yay! A spine shatter dive, that sounds exciting. Quest complete. My inner dragon has grown stronger. Nice. What does this thing do? Delivers a jumping attack with a potency of 190. Cannot be executed while bound. Neat. More jumping. AC says flute summoning dragons sounds more like Power Rangers. And AC, you're not wrong. Saucy says flutes actually summon lots of mounts, haha, but yes, it makes the most sense for dragons. And AC says spine shatter dive is a good move to get in close. Okay. Oh, so that actually will like bring me in close? That's good to know. Nice. Okay. Alright, so actually, I'm just looking at the time. So we might actually have to call it here for the night, just because it is getting a bit late where I am. And we usually go for about 2 hours on these streams. But this has been tons of fun, and I really appreciate everyone who came to hang out in game. We didn't do as many dungeons as I thought we did, because there was a lot of dialogue. A very dialogue-heavy stream, and I don't know why that was about, but it was. But it was. I mean, it's interesting stuff. It's like more background for Estinien, for the Dragoons, for the Dravanians even. So it was good stuff. It was interesting to me. I hope it was interesting to you. A lot of you have probably already heard this stuff before, I imagine. But yes, so I think we'll probably end the stream here. But on Saturday, we'll be doing our Final Fantasy Super Stream, which is where I will be streaming for like 6 hours-ish, give or take. And so hopefully that'll be an opportunity for a lot more people to get to hang out and play with. We'll do a lot of dungeon runs. We may start a new class. Like, that's kind of what I've been liking to do for Saturdays. We may also do some MSQ. Just since I haven't done like any MSQ this week, we might do like a couple hours of MSQ and then do like a few hours of leveling up like a new class or something. You know, like find something else to play. So it's kind of a fun way to like grind things. So that'll be the plan for that. Tomorrow, for those who are interested, we will be playing Warframe, which is like a free-to-play shooter kind of game. Very fun, very fast-paced. I like it. So we'll be doing that. And then Saturday morning... Oh, wait, Smo, you're right. Jeez. Smo, you know my life better than I do. We're not... Jeez. We're not... Just clear, we're not playing Final Fantasy on Saturday. Smo knows my life better than I do. It is Sunday. Sunday will be Final Fantasy XIV. We'll be doing like a 6-hour stream on Saturday, to clarify. And then Saturday morning, I do a co-stream. Smo is kind enough to host his dear friend, question mark, Dusty Muffin. She'll be joining me for some Saturday morning cartoons. For those who want to watch along with those, we'll watch like some vintage cartoons. Think like Betty Boop, Popeye, Looney Tunes, that kind of stuff. We do that every Saturday morning for those interested in joining for that. And then Sunday will be Final Fantasy XIV. So that's the real schedule. And I think I have it set so like those streams will pop up as they approach, so people can kind of get like forewarning for it. So that's kind of the situation. Yeah, this will kind of be the end of the stream. And again, thanks everybody who came to hang out. This was tons of fun. I really appreciate it. It's way more fun playing with people for sure. So, people were talking a lot. AC says, you jump to the tower by diving into the spear, you can use a loose jump. Yu-Gi-Oh to me, sounds like Yu-Gi-Oh. I just know you're giant prey, feel free to reach out whenever. And Dragoon quests are long. As Wu-J Sauce says, this game is dialogue heavy. Yeah, I mean, the whole game kind of is. Trevor says, flute of summoning dragons. I think that is a Yu-Gi-Oh card. What says Sunday? What says, is it Saturday, not Sunday this week? Sorry, I got really confused. Trevor says, good night, everyone. So says, thank you for your stream, enjoyed what I was here for. Yeah, it's fun to see you, Saucy. Sam says, take care all. So says, yeah. Sounds fun. 5 Sundays. Yeah, it is Sunday. It's 2 p.m. MST. So, well, everybody else knows my schedule better than me, so that's reassuring. Tekun says Grayson may finish Heavensward before the next expansion drops. So she just moved in. Oh, sorry. So I guess Smo's unexpected roommate will be co-streaming. And Tekun, don't sass me. That's mean. That hurts my feelings. Trevor says Felix the cat. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Like we're basically we watch cartoons that are like copyright free, like they're in the public domain. Because anything older than 75 years is public domain now. And so we watch a lot of cartoons like from that era and beyond, or before. So it's fun. It's different. Different kind of show. Remax says, take care, gamers. Agents, have a good night. Law says, speaking of unexpected roommates, how's yours? Any update? Oh, that's right. I guess for anybody that wants to hear the roommate update. So it says Felix on there. Just check. Nice. Yeah, I guess I was talking about this last stream. I have a new roommate. And I'll post a picture in the Discord because it's wacky as hell. My new roommate showed up while no one else was home, and literally dumped off so many boxes that I couldn't get into the living room. Like the living room was just packed full of boxes. The kitchen was full of boxes. The carport was full of boxes. And I was like, who the heck is this guy that literally brought? He moved a fridge in, like 3 chairs, a fridge. We have 2 fridges now for some reason. We have a whole ass like air fryer that's on the counter. It's insane. The guy's actually, I finally did talk to the guy. He's really nice. He's got some things I think going on probably, but he's really nice. Mostly he's kind of a hoarder. We talked to him. He's gonna probably get a storage shed so that we're not flooded with garbage in our home. But I think it's gonna work out in the long run. It was just a really weird way to start a relationship, I guess, just to be like, hi, I'm here, and I'm going to fill up every available space in your house now. But we're figuring it out. He's a pretty decent guy, so it's not too big a deal. It was weird. Yeah, I'll post a picture in Discord just to show that I'm not exaggerating what happened. But yeah, so that happened, but things are good now. Uj says those cartoons are pre-TV. They are old cartoons, but they're wacky and fun. And Generous says, be well, friends, have a good sleep. Yeah, we'll see you, good generosity. Ace says air frying some homemade frying sounds great. I mean the air fryer is kind of cool, I will say. Like he said, I'm free to use the air fryer, so I might actually try using an air fryer because I'm curious now. Well, says that is bizarre. Hopefully we can get his extra stuff someplace more convenient for everyone soon. It's good. He seems nice. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's just like a little. I don't know, he's probably got like a little something going on. Like I don't want to make too many assumptions, but it feels like there might be something like that happening. But he means well. He's really friendly when I finally met him, so I'm not too worried about it. I think it'll be fine. So yeah, that's the roommate update. The ever-increasing series of things I like to make my life more exciting against my wishes. But yes, so again, thanks everybody for coming to hang out. And yes, be streaming Warframe tomorrow, cartoons on Saturday, Final Fantasy on Sunday. I hope y'all have a good rest of your night, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.